Hello students, welcome back to our science class. Today we are going to discuss the new topic of second sem, that is getting to know plants. Part 1. In this topic we are going to discuss more about our green friends, that is plants. Hope you all are ready for the class. Let's start. Objectives of the today's class are to know about shoot and root system briefly, to know more about herbs, shrubs and trees with examples, differences between climbers and creepers with examples we are going to discuss in the today's class. Next, we are going to understand the important functions of stem. Let us discuss one by one. Go outside and observe all the plants around you. Do you see that some plants are small, some very big, while some are just patches of green on the soil? Some have green leaves while some other have reddish ones. Some have huge red flowers whereas some have tiny blue ones, while some have none. We do see a variety of plants existing all around us near our homes, in the school garden, on the way to the school, in the parks and gardens, isn't it? Here you can see some plants are very small, whereas some are little taller, and some of them have very weak stem. You can see some leaves are sharp and narrow, whereas some are round and wider in the lamina. Some have two different color on their leaves, whereas some bear light green color leaves. Right? Like that, we different types of plants. Now coming to the trees, can you see the differences among these? Yes, some of them are having straight stem. You can see here. Whereas some have curvy stem with different branches. Some doesn't bear branches, and some of them are in cone shape, whereas some of them are in round semicircle shape, right? All of these are completely different. So our earth is filled with completely different and beautiful variety of plants on it. That's why earth is called as green planet and beautiful planet. Today in this class we are going to discuss about different types of plants, different parts of plants along with their functions in detail. Hope all of you are ready for the class. Shoot and root system. There are two different parts of a plant. Shoot system is a part of a plant which is visibly seen for us, which is visible for us, whereas the root system grows under the soil, under the ground. So, the plant is divided into two systems. One is shoot system, the part which is above the ground, and another one is root system, which grows inside the soil. Shoot system bears leaves, buds, flowers, and fruits. It lies above the ground. Structure means we have different parts on the shoot system which is filled with leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. Let us see the structure of shoot system. Shoot means stem. It may be soft or green or woody. Okay. Based on this, plants are grouped into three different types: herbs, shrubs and trees, based on the structure of stem. About that in detail we are going to discuss now. It has shoot system has nodes. Node means, you can see here, node is a place where leaf or branch arises. From this only new leaf or branch arises. Internode is the next thing. It is the gap between two nodes. Here is one node. You can see here it is marked. Gap between two nodes is called as internode. Shoot system has buds which develops into branches, leaves or flowers. Types of buds. Apical or terminal bud present at the tip of the stem. You can see here it is the tip of the stem, right? Laterally or axillary buds present at the node of the Stem node means here. Okay. Function supports leaves and flowers. Transport and distribution of food, water and minerals. Shoot system help to support and for the growth of leaves and flowers. It also has to transport and distribute the water, food and minerals to the remaining part of the plant. This is the function of shoot system. Next, root system. Root system usually grow below the ground. You can see here this part is called as root system, which is grow below the ground. Structure. When a seed germinates, radical emerges which give rise to the primary root. Primary root develop further into the tap root or fibrous root system based on the type of seed. Function. It helps in the root fixation, absorption of food and minerals. It helps in the root fixation. It helps to hold the soil particles tightly so that the plant can stand firmly. It also helps to absorb the food and minerals from the soil, and it sends to the different parts of the plant. Root also helps to store the food in some plants. This is about shoot and root system. As you can see variety of plants, you might have observed some plants are much smaller than you, other plants are about your size and some are much taller than you, right? Some are very small in size whereas some are of your size, some are very taller which are very height. Such plants are called as trees. You might have felt that some tender stem bend gently, whereas some plants have hard and tall stem. Based on these characteristics, most plants can be classified into three categories like herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs. Herb is the first type of plant with green and tender stem are called as herb. They are usually short and may not have any branches. They are also used for food, flavoring, medicine or perfume. They may have very small branches or they may not have. They have tender and green stem. Such plants are called as herbs. These are the examples of herbs. Spinach, coriander, mint, fenugreek, thyme, mint, onion, spring onion, spinach, parsley, oregano. All these are the different types of herbs which usually we have in our diet. As a food we use them because they are easily digestible and which are rich in vitamins. They have very soft and tender stems. You can see with your fingers only you can cut those stems. Next, coming to the shrubs. Some plants have the stem branching out near the base. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called as shrubs. An area of cultivated shrub in a park or a garden is known as shrubbery. These are the plants which have stem branching out near the base. They have stem. The stem is very hard but not very thick. Such plants are called as shrubs. Here you can see the examples of shrubs. They have different small branches which are bearing near to the stem with colorful flowers. Stem is hard but not very. This bougainvillea, then show plants like hibiscus, rose are the examples of. Next, coming to the trees. Some plants have very tall and have hard and thick brown stem. The stems have branches in the upper part much above the ground. Such plants are called as trees. They tend to be long-lived, more than 200 years. Some reaching several thousand years old. You can see here stem have branches. It has upper branches which is not close to the ground. Whereas in shrubs branches are closer to the ground. Right? Here it has a stem which is very thick and hard. And it is brown color. These are the examples of different trees. Mango, walnut, beech, poplar, maple, palm tree. All these are the examples of different types of trees. Trees have very thick, hard and brown and woody stem. Let us discuss about the differences between herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs are seed producing annual non-woody plants. Annual means it lives for only 1 year. It produces seeds and it grows from the seeds. Such plants are called as herbs. Shrubs are woody plants that contain several main stems arising near the ground. It has a stem and it bears the branches near the stem. Whereas trees are woody, perennial and a single trunk grows to a considerable height. It has only a single trunk and later it bears the different branches. That type of plant is called as tree. Herbs, they have non-woody soft stem. Whereas shrubs have thick but not hard woody stems. Trees have thick, hard and brown woody stem. Herbs do not have branches. It doesn't bear any branches. It is a small plant. Whereas shrub, it has branches at its base. Trees have branches in a single stem. These are the different characteristics of herbs, shrubs and trees. Now let us discuss about the next type of plant which has very weak stem and it is called as climber. Plant with weak stem that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground are called as creepers. While those that take support on the neighboring structure and climb up are called as climbers. These are different from the herbs, shrubs and trees. Till now we discussed about herbs, shrubs and trees. About their characteristics. Now we are going to know about creepers and climbers. Creepers are the plants which spread on the ground. Whereas climbers, they take support and climb up. Here you can see some examples. Examples of climbers are grapevine, pea, and money plant. And examples of creepers are pumpkin and watermelon. Plants that take support on the neighboring structure and climb up are called as climbers. Plant with weak stem that cannot stand upright. They cannot stand upright also, that much weak stem they have. So they spread on the ground are called as creepers. Though they have very weak stem, they bear a large fruit like pumpkin and watermelon. Here example of climbers are grapevine. It bears a small fruit like grape, branches of grape, pea and money plant. These are the different examples of and creepers. Stem. The stem helps the water and mineral to go to leaves and other plant parts attached to the stem through a narrow tube inside them. This is the function of the stem. Functions of the stem are like this. Stem carries water, minerals and other nutrients to the different parts of the plant. When we observe the stems of different plants around us, we can see that stem bears leaves, branches, buds, flowers and fruits. Stem also store food for the plants like sugarcane, potato, etc. It stores the food for the plant. It helps to bear the leaves, branches, buds, flowers and fruits. It carries water, minerals and other nutrients to the different parts of the plant. These all are the important functions of the stem. Let us summarize the topic which we have discussed today in the form of small points. Okay, plants are usually grouped into three types like herbs, shrubs and trees based on their height, nature of stem and branches. Okay. Plant with green and tender stems are called as herbs. They are usually short and may not have any branches. Some plants develop branches near the base of the stem. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called as shrubs. Some plants are very tall and have hard and thick stem. The stems have branches in the upper part, much above the ground. Such plants are called as trees. Plants with weak stem that cannot stand upright but spread on the ground are called as creepers. Examples of creepers are pumpkin and watermelon. Plants that take support and climb up are called as climbers. Money plant is grapevine are the examples of climbers. The stem bears leaves, fruits and flowers. These all are the points which we have discussed in our today's class. Hope you the concept. Thank you.